नमस्कार. आयच्या हॅलो करियर या प्रोग्रामाचो कार्यावळीचो विशय जावन आसा करियर इन मॅनेजमेंट. मॅनेजमेंट म्हळ्या उपरांत प्लॅनिंग आयलें, सगळे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करप आयलें. ही सगळी आमी म्हायती घेतलेच आनी हाच्या भितर कितें करियर संद आसा हें आमी जाणून घेतले आनी ताच्या खातीर आमच्या स्टुडियोन आयिल्ले आसात त्या क्षेत्रांतले तज्ञ. तांची आमी वळख करून घेवया. ही आसा तांची वळख.
पुणेच्यान बी इन मेकॅनिकल इंजिनियरिंगची पदवी मेळोवन डिलिमान L&T, हिंदुस्तान लिव्हर लिमिटेड मुंबय, युनिलिव्हर PLC लंडन आणि सेझा गोवान काम केलां. PFX डिलिमा फाउंडर ट्रस्टी म्हणून गोवा इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ मॅनेजमेंटान वावुरल्यात. तशेंच ते अजून GIMच्या मेंबर ऑफ बोर्ड ऑफ गव्हर्नन्सान आसात.
नमस्कार डिलिमा सर, सगळ्यांच्या वतीन तुमकां येवकार. फर्स्ट थिंग आय वॉन्ट टू आस्क यू, वॉट डू यू मीन बाय मॅनेजमेंट? ते व्यवस्थापन म्हळ्यार कितें?
Management, every business in the world, in order to operate efficiently, it has to have managers. It has to have management philosophy, strategy and action. And this action can be in one of many fields. But the control of business has to be done by management.
So he is a leader. He has to lead the team or the company which he represents.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All the business activity, whether it is of people, of materials or of machines or of the business itself, that has to be led by managers.
Okay. And you find this system only in business or all the sectors?
Well, all the sectors connected with the economy, which are business, all of them
so
are
in,
business.
in one way, wherever leadership comes, manager qualities certainly follow.
Yes, wherever there is leadership, finance, projects, operations, anything.
Okay. Now this managerial concept, when it came down to Goa, before that to India, industrialization was mainly responsible, and of late because of globalization, the managerial post has lot of importance. What have you to say on this?
Very true. As in the old days, India missed the industrial revolution. When the industrial revolution came to India with our independence, industrial activity picked up, economic activity picked up, and in order to guide this economic activity, we had to have management, we had to have managers. Of course, we had managers before formal management education came to India. But in order to help the growth of managers, the government and society introduced management schools, and this helped in a big way in developing managers. Before that, companies used to manage their own programs and build their own managers, but management schools helped in a very concrete way in growing the number of managers.
Okay. You have come to a very interesting point. आमचे जे पळयणारे आसात तांच्या म्हायती खातीर आमचो जो आयचो विशय आसा हॅलो करियरचो, तो म्हटल्यार व्यवस्थापना मदल्यो संद. आनी ताच्या खातीर तुमचे कितें प्रश्न आसत जर आमकां तो जरूर विचारचे, ताच्या खातीर आमचे फोन नंबर घेयात. आमचे फोन नंबर आसात 24904442490444 आनी दुसरो आसा 24904452490445. परत आमी चर्चे कडेन येता. यू हॅव talked about managerial education in India. I think it was Pandit Nehru who initiated this idea, and based on that our planning commission recommended to have IIM education in India. Just give brief introduction to this.
Yes, the education in terms of government institutions was first born through IIM Calcutta, and in the same year IIM Ahmedabad came into existence. That was 1961. or 60, 61 or in the early 60s, say,
okay.
61, 63, something like that.
Yeah.
And with that, management education was
So
born.
that was the era.
That was the era. They have just completed last year or 2 years ago 50 years. So
Okay.
it must be.
And there are some 12, 13 centers.
There are many IIMs now,
Now.
but the
Earlier-
real old ones, IIM Bangalore,
Okay.
IIM Calcutta and IIM Ahmedabad,
Okay.
and later on IIM Bangalore joined them.
Okay.
Then now today there are many IIMs. Yeah.
Okay. Now let us come down to Goa.
Yeah.
What is the scenario of management studies in Goa?
Actually, there are many small institutes in Goa, but we should talk about two important institutes. One is the Goa Institute of Management, that is about 20 years old. And there is the Goa University, who have a department of
Where is it
management studies.
located now?
Now, the head office is at Raibandar,
Raibandar.
but the main extension office, the main campus has moved to Sankeli.
Okay. And that is the only institute, or there are other institutes?
There are other small institutes, I don't know exactly.
Okay.
how
But
many.
how it differs as far as imparting education is concerned?
Yeah, the education imparted by Goa Institute of Management is very systematized, very carefully designed, and has a very erudite set of faculties, very knowledgeable set of faculty.
On par with other institutes?
I believe that is on par with the best.
Do you have any ranking system wherein?
The ranking system is wide and varied. There are many ranking institutions, I would say about 40 or so management school ranking organizations. But among the main rankings, Goa Institute of Management stands within the first 20 or so.
Okay. Now, normally our common people, now some of the students, they appear for 12th standard exam which is going on, and prior to the later on they are going to answer the 10th standard. So, most of the people, most of the parents, they decide their career option during this period, either 12th or 10th. So, how management studies come in their way?
I would say that these days students have a mind of their own,
Yeah.
and we should allow the students themselves to
Choose.
interact with parents, with faculty, with teachers, with guides, to be able to choose their own career options. Once you choose a career option, you can change it also, because as you develop, as you go from school to college, you may decide to change your career. Now, in the United States, they have various changes possible within an institution also. In India, that is limited, but it is useful to have a lot of changes,
Vertical mobility.
all sorts of mobility, where you can change from
Yeah.
one line to another line.
Yeah. Now,
in the part
my question was, a student who wants to pursue education in management, after 12, what is the program available for him? Because the institute which you have mentioned, it is at postgraduate level.
Yeah.
So, prior to that, if somebody wants to pursue education at degree level, what are the options available?
You actually you can go to the management stream from any discipline. You can do engineering and go to a management stream. You can do music and go to a management stream.
I
You can
see.
do arts, commerce, science, any aspect. You can do medicine and then go to a management stream. We have doctors who come after postdoctoral to a management school and they do management studies.
Okay. Just like UPSC exam, even a doctor.
Yeah, it's a management exam. Management can be applied to any discipline.
Okay, but the programs at postgraduate level and programs at degree and undergraduate level, how it differs? Because concept will be same.
Yes, but the concept at postgraduate level is of a higher level, obviously. And we have two aspects. One is the analytical aspect, where you are taught how to make analysis, and eventually based on analysis and your experience and gut feel, you can take a decision. And that's the decision that counts, the business decision that counts.
Since you have a lot of experience of this institute, what is the criteria of enrolling a student for this program, postgraduate level?
The criteria is more or less set down for Goa Institute of Management. 50% of the marks are allotted to your score at the entrance exam, which in our case is XAT, or also we accept CMAT, which is run by AICT. 50% of the marks is reserved for that. Then 30% marks are reserved for personal interview and group discussion. Then 10% is for your academic performance over school and graduate level. And 10% is for work experience, because management education is nothing but exchange of experiences and choosing of the best experience, best solution in a particular experience.
More focus is given on field work, I suppose.
Yes, basically field work is also translated into case studies. So we have case studies and experiences which we discuss the case study in the class, and the faculty only helps you to guide which is the best solution for a case study. There may be more than one solution. And the people who have had experience at work and who come to management school after experience, they can propose what their experience is.
Now, most of the students from Goa, they are aware of CET exam, they are aware of JEE or NEET exam for medical. Now, the aptitude test which you have mentioned, what?
XAT.
Yeah. It could be new for them.
Actually, we were doing CAT before at Goa Institute of Management, but our faculty felt that the XAT exam was in some ways better.
What is the full form for that?
Xavier's admission test, XAT exam. So there are about 60 or 70 institutes in the country who take that test.
Okay, but they are as per all India level.
They are as accepted by AICT.
AICT. Yeah. Okay, so quality wise, no doubt about it.
We believe that this is of a higher quality, or at least equivalent quality to CAT.
Our mindset is such, whenever we have this kind of test, are there any coaching class, are there any guidance center for this?
It is not necessary that you go to a coaching class, but there are lots of coaching classes. The popular ones are IMS, TIME, there are a few others that provide coaching classes, but there are many who appear for the exam not necessarily with the help of coaching classes, and they fare well.
Self-study is
also very much possible.
आमची चर्चा अतिशय रंगतदार आणि अतिशय माहितीपूर्ण चालू आसा, पण एक थोडो वेळ आमी विसावो घेवया आणि मागीर ही चर्चा आमी चालू दवरया.